So let us see what are the various fields where chemistry has shown great development and advancement. The first one is the food and industry, and how chemistry has played its role and shown its advancements here. Now we have the animal scientists. Now who are these animal scientists? Animal scientists are a group of scientists who deal with animal nutrition. They deal with development of animals, that is they deal with the improvement of their breeds, okay, their animal genetics, their nutrition. So increase in these animal production has led to production of better variety of animals that could give you a better yield. Okay, we have so many animal products, right, like milk, cheese, butter and all. So how could they improve the animals? How could they improve the nutrition of these animals so that they could give a better yield? So animal scientists are continuously working and they have shown great, remarkable development in this arena. Okay, and then next is coming to the flavor chemist. So who is a flavor chemist? A flavor chemist is that person who's going to study the composition of the various nutrients available, and he is going to develop a better flavor, better taste to the food. So basically when we eat something, we look out for good taste, good flavor, isn't it? So these flavor chemists, they work on the composition of the food, the composition of the nutrients rather, and the food ingredients, and they develop new flavors to make the food more palatable and more acceptable. Okay, and then we have the food chemists. Now, basically, the field of food industry not only involves the production of the food, that is the agriculture part, but apart from production of the food, we have to see the processing of the food, the packing of the food, and the food has to be preserved to increase its shelf life. Now, when you are going to buy something, it should be not a item which is going to be destroyed in a day or two. It should be having a proper shelf life. That is, it should not be very much perishable. So basically, to enhance the shelf life, we should use proper preservatives, we should pack it properly, we should process it properly. So all this is done by a food chemist. Okay, and then we have the nutritional chemist. Okay, a nutritional chemist is one who studies the properties and composition of the nutrients. That is, what are the various nutrients available in the food, given food substance. See, the given food substance, you have so many classes of the nutrients, right? Like the carbohydrates, the proteins, the fats, the minerals, the water content, everything. And these days, you're so very conscious that when you're eating something, you really want to know what is there within it and how is it going to benefit you. So all this is done by a nutritional chemist. He is going to study the composition of the nutrients and how are these nutrients going to be benefiting an individual. Okay, and then we have the molecular gastronomist. Now, who is the molecular gastronomist? It's so many times happen, children, we cook the food. But while cooking the food, we practice such wrong cooking practices that the nutritional value of the food is gone. So, these molecular gastronomists, they work on developing such scientific methods and use these scientific methods while cooking the food so that the nutritional value of the food is not lost. Okay, this is very, very important because when we eat something, it should have the content for which we are eating. It should benefit the body and only then it is going to be useful. And moreover, if during cooking process and wrong cooking processes are practiced and if the something which is useful is converted into something harmful, then that is going to be very toxic for our body. So to avoid all this, the molecular gastronomists, they are going to work on how to develop or how to use or how to apply the scientific methods for the basic cooking processes. Is that clear? And then we have the soil and plant chemist. So basically the nature of the soil, the pH of the soil, the nutrients present in the soil is very, very important when we are growing a plant. So the plant should be growing in a soil which is suitable for its growth. So all this, the soil chemistry is studied by a soil and plant chemist, so that he will then declare that this particular soil is very much good or suitable for the growth of this particular plant. Then we can grow that plant, or if we are not able to grow that plant, then we can alter the soil chemistry so that it becomes suitable for the growth of that plant. Okay, so this is what we have in the food chemistry. Okay.